to visit, and I can come into the marae maybe, or the whare.
Alright, but she said, tangohi o hu, take your shoes off when you come in.
Oh, only out of respect, surely. Of course. As there was a nice bucket there from Kasia. And 26-13. This first quarter coming to an end, Zeb. 10 seconds left in this one.
Ka pai, ka toia mai te hāmene. Aisha, ka haere atu aia ki te rārangi koha. Charity stripe here, we call it, because these should be easy shots to make, and as we see, nothing but net. And as I test my friend, he's going to give you the Māori word for nothing but net on toru, wha,
Nete, koa.
Ooh,
Nete.
Very close. You got the first word correct, and just a little bit of pronunciation on that second word, ko.
Ko, that's it.
Nete ko.
I went too far into it.
Yes.
And I tell you what, if you ever need a reo, someone to, if you're looking to learn, look no further than my man Matua Zeb here. Will school you up real quick. As 26-15, first quarter in the books, Zeb. I know you got here a bit late, but when you did get here, who stood out for you so far?
They are definitely the guards of ngā kōtiro o Hamutana. Quick pace up and down, and it looked lopsided when I turned up. Engari, ko huri hea tēnā āhua. So, you know, Wellington East Kills have actually made a bit of a comeback, and although, you know, when I got here they were on 3 points, and they stayed on those 3 points for a little while. Engari, ko eke nāne ki te tekau mārima ngā piro, I roto I te poto noho o te wā. Nō reira, e te iwi, te hunga e mātakitaki mai ane o koutou kāinga, tēnā koutou. Te hunga tautoko, karepe I tai mai, ngā mea o pōneke, kei reira e mātaki mai ana, tēnā koutou. Me te hunga anō hoki, kei roto mai o kirikiriroa, e mātakitaki mai ana, ia koutou tamāhine, uri, I rā mutu rānei mokopuna anō hoki. Ka nui te mei kia koutou, ko hono mai nei kia whakaata Māori. Ka mutu e tika ana kia mehia whakaata Māori. Nā rātau, te nui o te tautoko mai, e tai ai e mātou tēnei tākaro, te whakapāhu atu nei ki a koutou e noho mai ana ki o koutou kāngi tēnei wā. Wai hoki me mihi ka tika ki e rātu anō e tautoko mai ana Footlaka, Bailey's East property, Apollo Projects, Nativa, me tai atu anō.
Can I? Okay, I'm just going to quickly jump in there. The black armband I found out is for Otli Ahawia, who was a referee, RIP, and also for Thomasina Gordon. And Thomasina, I believe, was a relative of the principal's mum. So what an absolutely amazing gesture here from Hamilton girls, and RIP to both of those beloved names aforementioned.
Kia ora. Haere e moi, ki atu rā koutou, hoki mai rā tātou, ki te ao kiko nei, ki te ao tākaro, whakataita āmutu I waenga nui, e nei kape e rua kia whai tūranga, ki roto I te kēmu āpōpō, te kēmu whaiti. Ka pai hoki tēnā mahi, Milan, Masan.
And how was that, Zeb? Bit of sideline reporting there, nipping off in the break to try and bring you the latest or the utmost up-to-date news possible. I felt a bit like ESPN there.
Not too bad.
No.
Not too bad, my friend. But I wouldn't suggest you go to Gaza and be a reporter.
No, I wish it was for better news though, but as I said, thank you to the coaching staff there for sort of breaking the huddle and let me sort of get in there and ruin things, but it was for a good reason, obviously, to find out what that was and make sure the correct respect was given.
Kia ora. Nice looking shot there on the baseline. Unfortunately, not the result by Teresa. Great looking shot. A lot of these girls look like they train in their own time, not just their own team practice, but to have a shot so fluid like that takes practice. As we see, number 8 draws the foul. She's going to go to the charity stripe. Te Rārangi Koha, me ki, Ava Yi.
Yeah, just drawing that on Nordstrom, Aotea. Nordstrom. Good to see, as I said, the brother from another mother, Dan Ryan, tuning in. Obviously watching his daughter Carrington in action. Good to see the message pop on my phone, my friend. Glad to see you tuning in. And to all of those around the Motu here to enjoy this one. So interesting seeing your friends that you used to play some intense poita kohu with. You know, it's their kids now that are the next generation coming through and taking over. And with the parents and the lineage that some of these kids have, I'm not surprised at all at how talented they are. Obviously, they've got to put in the mahi themselves, but I definitely wasn't blessed with the genes that some of these rangatahi are. So great to see them really putting in the work, and you put those two things together, Zeb, and you have potential greatness.
Ai, tautoko ana I tēnā whakaaro o e kare. Hoi anō tēnei mea te pū manawa. So talent, the difference, as we know, between talent and hard work, there is a difference. And what usually happens is those who work harder than talent does usually succeed more. So, you know, once these wahine here leave school, let's hope they continue on with the effort that no doubt they have been doing throughout the year with their team, but also in their own time, as I mentioned earlier, to have great looking shots, textbook shots like that, takes a bit of work. So, ngā mihi ki ngā kōtero o ngā kapa e rua. Titiro ki tēnei wahine. Me tana mahi ārai.
Just want to shout out as well, head coach Lana Kershaw work. You know, when it comes to coaching staff, you know, she was a 4-time champion at Church College and played in the States at Long Island Uni and also for the Harbour Breeze. So, you know, when you've got a plethora or a wealth of knowledge like that, you know, what an incredible coaching staff.
Oh, kaori te paku tohe atu, te kaiako o hamutana, Lana, no reira, I tika pē tēnā whakatau, kei te pauro, kei a Aisha te pauro e whakarite mai ana I te rautaki, kia whai piro, au e taukuri e hāmene, kāre tika ana tērā hāmene I tērā tawhiti atu, I te tūkohu. Hoi anō kei te heheatia e te kaiako o Wellington Girls he wā taupua.
So we have a wāheke. Again, Carrington, Kershaw, Ryan there, the victim of running out onto the court. And then a wāheke is called, and then as I said, they have to run back to their respective benches. But look at this one, Zip. What was once looking like a bit of a blowout early for Hamilton. Obviously, there was plenty of points at Kohu to play. However, it's Wellington East that have just slowly chipped away, crept back into this one. Now it's only a 7-point ball game. And they've just really worked hard and done the little bits, not trying to hit the home runs, just chipped away at the lead. And they find themselves back in it.
Tika hoki e hoa. I think they've found some success in the transition game. And I think they need to go back to that well, because when they get on the half-court set, it gives the opportunity to Hamilton to really get set in their defensive stance. And as we see, number 15 from Hamilton Girls, bit of a tower in there to put off a lot of shots. So they really need to try and score quickly.
She has been unrelenting. Asher Young for Wellington East Girls. Mentioned her a lot at both the offensive and defensive ends, and Palati just picks up where she left off. What a impressive young wahine Teresa Palati is. Bright future on the cards for sure.
That's right. If she hasn't been picked up already, I know Kenepea, he kaitoa mai I konei, there might be a few scouts here now.
I just saw Ava Jones, Phil Jones' younger daughter with the New Zealand under-16 team, just get picked up by the mainland Poakai. So, you know, it's so impressive. Age seems to be going out the window because of these some young rangatahi are just so skilled, talented, and high school kids don't seem to be built like they were when I was there.
No.
As we see a replay of Baladi looking into Carrington, Kershaw, Ryan, and the ambidextrous lefty finish.
Aye, very two-woman game there. Oh, needs to actually cap that off.
If you're going to miss your free throw, almost for Carrington, just came right back to her.
Oh, nice screen on the top there to free her up for that shot. O tira, hua kotiti tira tuku.
Oh, right idea, just the pass onto the wrong side of the roll. Oh, just through the legs. If she was playing cricket over you, she would have had bowled there. That was right through. Unfortunately, yeah, the Yorker on the toes. Tim Southey would have been proud of that one.
Sorry, carry on.
No, Matua, please, we've got you here late, so I need to hear more of you. The listeners are loving it.
Yeah, they need to tidy up those little mistakes. E ki ana he hapa tamariki o ka pai tēnā mai ārai. Ka tata whānako I te pauro I tōna ringa. Hāre mai ana Carrington ki te tautoko o tira I tai tō muri atu. Ko whakawhiti he te pauro. Unforced error there by Hamutana.
Just taking a look around, I can see St. Kent's versus Nana McGraber, like Tamaki Makoto affair there. Ooh, can't see down the very end, but looks like we've got multiple courts with only wahine going on. I'd love to see this. All eyes are on the wahine. And Fire Maya Williamson would be loving this.
Oh, look at his defense out top by the centre, moving your feet.
Yeah, sliding your feet, such a huge skill for when you do have that size. So again, Kershaw Ryan, impressive in this one. Just too much on it there for Ryan Nordstrom, or Leon. Into that French city, I believe. It'd be Leon.
I think they say Lyon.
Leon.
As we see a substitute, the big centre coming out to get a break and into the game now. We see Altea Nordstrom, and immediately makes an impact with a steal and a layup at the other end. Ka pai hoki. Instant impact.
Yeah, if you're bringing on a substitution, it couldn't get any better than that. First touch of the ball after coming back into the affair, Altea Nordstrom. And both Nordstroms have been impressive, but there she goes again. It's Asher Young for Wellington East. Oh, good to see the midi back in there.
Yeah.
Haven't seen a lot of those. Oh, good handles from just trips over and I think we've got some whiplash there.
Yeah. Karoha hit the back of her head on that floor. Hopefully she's all right. No fault of the defender, by the way. Just losing her footing on that spin, and in the end, it's coming to the floor and hitting her head. So The coaches are out there. Kei te titiro atu ki aia. Me te manaki atu anō i aia. Ko te tumanako ka kite a kuake nei te arangake o tēnei wahine.
Now, obviously, we never want any injuries, you know, for any of our rangatahi, but Asher Young in particular is having herself a game and then some. So, yeah, our thoughts and prayers with Asher, and hopefully it's just a bit of a sore noggin as we see the replay here. Just that whiplash and head injuries you don't want to play around with, folks. But hopefully it's nothing too major, and we'll see Asher back because she has contributed and then some for Wellington East. Altea. Nordstrom.
Beautiful shot. Oh, I like this girl. She's relentless, gets into the paint. She's looking at penetrating each time she comes down, and she's having success. They need to do more of this, scoring in semi-transition, while Hamilton are still sitting their defense.
Milan Marsan here on the replay. And you're right, attacking the hoop, causing some chaos.
And yes, you continue to do the things that work, and that's proving to be one of those things. Nice little routine, koe rā tana tikanga, I mui tana tuku.
Yeah, you're right. It did have a little bit of, watching the pros here.
KD.
Kurufifi Toru on waves. Huge hit there from Bella Cranslin. And she'll be loving that. Probably runs to the same spot again as they come back down on offense. No, she says, I'll take it to the hoop instead. Leona with the turapa. Kasia with the feet. She had the right idea. Sometimes, though, Zeb, the feet go before everything else does. So just the travel court.
Hoki ake, Aotea, ki te pai noho ai, hoki mai anō rā, te pai toko manawa, Carrington ki te kēmu.
Yeah, it's interesting as well that Carrington is only, what, you and I, when we went to school, third form. So it's her first year at high school, and I think there's about 3 girls that it's their first year of high school. So I know we saw Hamilton last year, but I think we'll continue to see them consistently moving forward in the future. If, you know, they have this young group of talent that has, you know, many years ahead of them at high school to go. So
Tika.
Keep an eye on Hamilton girls. Could be a real powerhouse moving forward into the future in Wahine Poitekohu throughout the motu.
At least for the next 4 years, as you said, year 9. Ne kare mo ki tērā, ka raweke, as we see now again.
Palari.
Milan, a nice steal, pull up for free. Not sure that was advised.
I think she's just done something. Look, she always got the steal there. She probably said, oh, hey, I've done enough to get a bit of a green light there. She must have it in the kit there, or surely she wouldn't pull it.
Well, that's right. That's what you'd hope, right? Because you don't become a good shooter by shooting in the game. All the work is done behind closed doors.
Although I don't know if coach liked that or not, because Bellardi now taking a seat on the sideline, so...
just sort of bit out of character and out of discipline. You want to be staunch with your style of play from start to finish, and good teams will do that.
And we've seen much bigger leads run down with a lot less time as well, Zeb, so you don't want to play with your food.
Tika.
Offensive tūrapa. Amakura Waitere Penny. Well, Kirk Penny-esque on that one there.
Hey.
Way to get a hand up. Milan Marsan. with Ashley Young out, Milan Marsan looks to be taking more of a role here, and this one's got a 3-on-2.
Oh, she didn't see her teammate on the right there, but she still draws the foul. Just be a bit more aware of who's around you for an easier shot.
Those are usually the drills that you run at trainings as well. So Amakura, she'll be happy that she at least drew the foul and gets to the line, the hara. And she's sporting the Wellington East girls ribbon there, the yellow.
As we see, it's just the first time for number 14 in the game. Lea Hunanen, unsure.
Leona's been in a few times.
She has.
She's contributed a couple of times. She's impressed since coming onto the court. Bella Cranslin.
I like that move. Dribbling into the lane and then faking in the air. Sort of what you see. This one is called for a travel. Rondo used to do that move.
Sometimes when you pick the ball up, Zed, you find yourself in trouble and then trying to get yourself out of trouble. Happy feet, and I'm not talking to Penguin. Carrington.
Oh, great little just step through there, off the catch. Just didn't hesitate.
Oh, we've got a travel call.
For a travel.
See, and that's why they don the GJ Gardner shirts and not us, seeing the action. Oh, and this is a great sight, I can tell you, for Wellington East girls. We have Ashley Young coming to the sideline, and she's about to check in. So, went down a bit earlier, folks, if you did miss it, with some nasty whiplash. The hardwood, definitely, you know, the main word in hardwood being hard. It's not a sleepy posturepedic bed, that's for sure. No. You'll come off second best if you land the wrong way here. But what a brave young Wahine. Took a tumble, bit of a head knock, and she's back out there for Wellington East.
Kia ora, e pai te kite I aia, ko ki ora mai, ki tēnei whakataitai, I te tautoko I o na hoa tākaro. Hoi anō, haere tonu ana kia hamutana, te paoro I tēnei wā, and just cruising at the moment, looking at options as they dribble up the court.
Milan Marsan blocking that one. Try to get that inside to Carrington Kershaw Ryan, and just a little bobble, goes out of bounds, and Wellington East, just what they needed, a turnover, no points conceded, and a chance to take this to a 10-point or even single-digit lead off Kuruwhiwhi Toru.
But they were going to the line now, so it's going to be 9 or 10, maybe stay the same, depending on these free throw shots here. Ka kore I Waimaria te mea tuatahi.
Wellington East doing a really good job, Zeb, of not fouling, only on 2, and Hamilton girls in the bonus, so that also goes a long way to winning games.
Pai Meteringa Maui.
Te Kupu there, getting some really good looks at the basket. Hamilton, none better than that, and she'll enjoy that. Leona Nin.
He tino. Pai ki au tēnei kōtiro a Nin. Me tēnei, rawe. I raro iho I te ringa o tana hoa riri. Mai te hawhe, au wari ake kua mutu. Tēnei te wāhanga tuatahi o tēnei tākore hoa mā. I tēnei wānei, ko te wehinga, te kaumārua, ngā pointa, o tira e tiu, he nui tonu te wā, tamariki tonu ana te wā norera, hoki mai, hei te wāhanga tua toru. Tēnā koutou katoa.
We just want to welcome everyone here today, all you beautiful Whanganui people.
These hoops are pretty mean, eh?
Global warming is incredibly serious. We need to cut emissions, but we need to also absorb carbon out of the atmosphere. Growing trees is the only tool we have in the toolbox for taking carbon out of the atmosphere that we can do at scale. Pinus radiata takes carbon out of the atmosphere at about 5 to 10 times the rate of native planting. And so what Nativa are doing is planting the Pinus radiata to absorb the carbon, and then they're transitioning that forest into native forest so that we get the biodiversity benefit.
Girls are twice as likely to drop out of sport. That's why 2 Degrees is committed to fighting for fair for women and girls in sport at every level. Get your Support Her merch and keep her in the game.
Get the MāORI Plus app. Download now on Google Play or the App Store with exclusive viewings and 100% ad-free.
Quite like top tier.
Watch us anywhere, anytime. Make MāORI Plus your mate and stream now.
A ka tira te iwi nei mahoki mai ki tēnei tākaro, a kua kenei ka timata mai anō ki te wāhanga tuatoru o tēnei kēmu. I tēnei wā nei, kei a hamutana te Māori o te tākaro, ko te wehenga te kaumārua ngā pointa I tēnei wā o tira, kua ki te akera I roto I ngā mai ana. Ka tāia, o tira kua kenei ka kitea. Tēnā koe hoa, e Greg.
There he is. The mic was cutting out a little bit there, brother, so I don't know if the listeners got to thoroughly enjoy that beautiful Māori there, but I just want to say, I went off at half-time, did my research again, and to the Māorangi whānau, I went and just, yeah, I know, I've called her Acacia for a while, but you've got to show aroha and a real will to go and make sure that you're not messing up people's surnames. You know, that's an important thing, I believe, in our job, Zeb. And if you think you're doing a disservice, you are, unless you go and try and do something about it. So there we are, folks. I hope, as I said, the Māorangi whānau are like, yeah, we'll let them off now. We'll give them, you know, we'll give them the second half to make up for things. And making up for things, though, have been Wellington East fighting away here. And every time they seem to get close, Zeb, Hamilton girls seem to have an answer.
Tika, and the great teams, they always do. And this is definitely a great team, as we're seeing both of these teams, in fact, in their own right. As we see Wellington East girls starting out in the 3-2 zone, maybe to combat the shooting, but they'll need to get a hand up and help when the ball goes down low like that. Stunt. Quick feet to the hoop.
And here she is, the impressive one in particular for Wellington East, Asher Young. Big kuruwhiwhi toru, and she is fouled. Oh no.
And ko tana waiwai o raro, kua whara, unfortunately, may have come down on the foot of Lion
Yee.
Nordstrom. Let's hope it's not too bad, but judging from those facials, I don't like what I'm seeing here, Hoa.
Yeah, Ava Yee there just having her landing space intruded. And Zaza Pachulia, you may remember, did the same thing with Kawhi Leonard. And that brought that particular rule into play, especially obviously in the NBA. But yeah, we've got to really protect our shooters. Now, when they go up in the air, they're much like a dunk or anything like that. You know, you're leaving your safety, you could say. So we need to be able to have our offensive players, if they jump in the air, to come back down safely. Unfortunately, the defender got into her airspace. She's come down heavily, and I really feel sorry for Ava Yee, who was actually having a really great game up until that moment. Thoughts and prayers with her. Hopefully can check in and see if it's too bad. And not a great look, Zeb, you would say, seeing her carried off the court.
Aye. And if she doesn't shoot the free throws, which she's not allowed to come back into the game. So she won't be back. Her teammate there is shooting the free throws for her. All three will be made if this one is made. Commentator's curse, motaku here. But yes, it's important we look after our shooters, and no ill intended there by number 9, just being competitive and trying to be as best as you can on defense.
Oh, for sure, yeah, Nordstrom definitely not anything. There was no malice involved whatsoever, and just trying to make a good defensive play and getting a hand up, or even trying to get a block on that shot. So sometimes when we have injuries in the game, it's just fate sometimes. I was about to say luck, and I was like, there's no lucky thing about it. It really is just fate and a bit of ill fortune, I'm afraid. But yeah, hopefully we can see her later on in the game, and as you said, we may not see her again in this one, Zeb, but hopefully we see her walking about at least.
Aye, tika. Nei no e tātou ki tērā kōtiro.
But just like that is maybe a team member going down enough to maybe spur on Wellington East. It's a 10-point game, and they've got the ball in hand too. Sometimes something like that gets the team riled up a bit and you know, vilifies everyone, and everyone sort of is on the same page, and you do it for your teammate. It's Carrington, Kershaw, Ryan on the low block.
Oh, number 4 just took her eyes off where the ball was. Could have had a steal there, nevertheless. Wellington East girls draw the foul, and that is the first foul of the quarter. Sorry, the second foul on Hamilton this quarter.
Yeah, Asher Young there securing the rebound and just copping the hara, as we see the bench there, and that's the ankle up of Ava Yee. You always get the ice straight onto that, don't you, Zeb?
Yes. What do they call that? Rice, rest, ice, compression, elevation. I thought that they had gone out, though. There was something new, some sort of new research that had come into play. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong and I'm heard things.
Hey, we could just be the old school. Who knows? A little bit of ice. I think you told me last night to take a concrete pill and harden up. So,
I wasn't talking about the players. Oiano, hoki mai ane tatu ka pai tira maka ki tana hoa. Nice shot there, look up.
Yeah, she can look up. She did have two players open. One in particular was Milan Marsan.
Nice move, unfortunate with the finish there, as we see number 7 for Hamu tana kei te haere mai. Kia whakawhiti atu ki te tākaro I tēnei wā.
Yeah, Keisha Ingaringa Orangi about to check back in to the battle. There's that ankle. It looks like we've got some sort of strapping, and yeah, my sports medicine background is pretty nil.
I thought you were about to say elevation.
You can't go wrong elevating it, that's for sure, but... Oh, the ball, it's the fight for it.
Oh, relentless. You know, you always get rewarded for working hard, so you have to always work hard.
Yeah, Te Kupu there, sort of the beneficiary of some intense defense, you know, trying to fight for the ball, Baladi and co, and it just fell to Kupu. And trip to the free throw line as Carrington, Kershaw Ryan checks out. And Aotea Nordstrom returns.
Yes, as I was just mentioning about working hard, it's a choice, and she's definitely made a choice to work hard, and she has benefited from that.
Young looking for the spin move. Vera Schmidt working hard on top there, trying to create probe for her team, Wellington East. Thought she was about to throw that over the head, Milan Marsan, but no, look, try to kick it to the corner, but that sixth woman wasn't there in the corner. Out of bounds, turnover to Hamilton. Now, it is an 11-point game, and if Wellington sort of keep it there or thereabouts, it'll be huge. And if they look up,
Nice pass there, and I just want to acknowledge I should have made that layup. Number 10 there earlier on their play when they passed the ball in to their star player who was inside, number 12, Teresa. Number 10 just stunted in and deterred 12 from continuing on with her move. And if that was a one-on-one, she would have continued on with that move and possibly scored, highly likely. So good help defense. They need to do more of that.
and they're off to the races again. Oh, just the errant pass of Pilati can find Nordstrom under the hoop. Oh, the fight for the ball.
Oh, a bit scrappy at the moment. Oh, nice move. Fake and then the jab step fake as well. Then went to the right.
Did all the mahi there, did Te Kupu. And then the Hara committed. May have been just out of some slight frustration. She'd done all the hard work. And speaking of hard work, I can see Brad Clive just pacing the baseline. Constable Brad Clive.
Well,
yeah, probably looking for you, Zeb. A bit of a warrant out for your arrest.
so where's he based?
So you can stay away. He's in Tamaki Makoto as BC.
Yes.
A good man as Kurifuki Toru, Asher Young. The only warrant you'd have is for commentating too well. It's been an absolute pleasure. Day 4 for us of 6.
Kia ora hoa. Right back at you.
And again, you and I on the nightcap tonight. We've got a final, my friend.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting. My old school, where I also coach Hato Paura, missed out this morning in the semi.
BC just minding his own business.
Is he investigating?
You see JT there as well, Josh Thompson. You would have enjoyed a few calls with him. I had one today. We went to Popeye's Chicken for lunch, where I'd been to the gym this morning, had 2 protein bars, 2 protein shakes, and then just went and wasted everything I'd done today at Popeye's. So, see, sometimes it's about the people you hang around with. They're bad influences. So, there he is, JT.
Yeah. Oh, long shot.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Shot there from Porirua.
Wow. Yeah, Wellington East shooting it from Wellington West. Crazy. Asher Young, the Kete, deep.
Is number 4, Taya Kau Motakuhe. Milan Masan re-enters the game.
Oh, Ava Yee just walking on her own. A little bit of assistance, but good to see her just getting some sort of movement, being able to walk. You know, we have seen the wheelchair, etc., used Zeb, so I don't want to read too much into it, but I'm hoping that's a good sign.
Well, it's definitely a good sign to see someone walking after going down like that. Oh, Karoha, look up, nice, take it easy, nice layup, ka pai. So now under 10, starting to make a little bit of a comeback, going on a run.
Yeah, Bellardi, ball in hand now.
Oh, silly foul. She was sort of trapped in that little double team, and the shot that she would have put up if they did not put any hands up.
Yeah, see, potentially, here's the replay here. Bellardi fighting for it. Coach Salo Taufale. Must be a relation of Natu Taufale, who is one of my good friend Lawrence Antonio's father-in-law, who used to coach the 102 Jets. I thought having, having Natu as a father-in-law, I thought that might get us some Jets contracts, but no. They gave it to a young man named Liam Judd and Simon Lafayette and a few others instead.
Yeah, well, I think that is either his father or older brother, because he's a chip off the old block in terms of his looks.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a brother. As big toot-upper there. Oh, and Bellardi comes in for the steal.
Oh, nice. Jump ball. So possession, arrow is in favour of Wellington East. I tēnei wā no reira ke a rātou te paura mai te rārangi papa. Koe no ko karanga wā taipua e te kaiako o Hamutana ki te mai ana I te tukurua. Ka haere mai. Oi.
Bellardi there causing that jump ball, Zeb, and that's then a Waiheke has now followed that. And 51-42, 9-point game. Wellington East just hovering around that strike distance. And just some more Asher Young magic could be the next best thing for Wellington East girls. Hamilton girls, it's been was a really fast start for Teresa Bellardi in terms of she seemed to be able to get whatever she wanted at will. Wellington East doing a good job to nullify her a bit more so far in the third quarter. That's what you want to see from your defense, isn't it? Like, someone's getting away on us, they're scoring sort of freely, and then, maybe you have a Korero or Waiheke being the perfect time to do so, and just sort of say, hey, look, we've got a certain someone that is ticking the scoreboard over it. We need to keep an eye on her wherever she is at all times. The only problem about doing that is the likes of the Nordstrom girls. Tea Kupu's been impressive as well. Keija Miringaorangi. And, yeah, Carrington, Kershaw, Ryan as well.
So, kei te kite mai, he kupunga hao, te whai, Hamutana, bit of full court pressure here, out of the timeout, just to slow things down and maybe get a steal, but they break that press with ease. But now they need to just calm it down and get into a set with only 10 seconds on the clock now as they swing the ball around. Anei, he taupare, ka whakaoke te pauri ki aia. Oh, good little teamwork there.
Unselfish from Wellington East. Else couldn't get the Kuruwhiwhi Toru to go. I think that was Aston Toma in the corner. Had Bellardi closing in on her too. So not only was the shot clock winding down, she also had a bit of pressure.
Ooh, mai waho, Auwariake, and they've got numbers.
Oh, nice little deft touch there from Aston Toma.
Yes.
Just looked like it might pop back out. However,
Oh, nice find. Extra pass. Beautiful basketball. Just no execution at the end there. But in that previous play, we saw Keija go to the ball on that break there, and maybe should have anticipated that the person who was further up the court was probably going to receive their pass.
51-44. Hamilton clinging to that lead.
Great bounce pass. You see that?
That was tough. Set the table. Just couldn't have her dinner.
Excuse me for interrupting you, my mate.
Oh no, Mātua. Your words of wisdom. I'm always looking forward to hearing whatever it is that you have to say.
Kia ora. You definitely make me humble.
Yeah, sometimes when you have the wise words of the Mātua, you just need to sit back, relax, and enjoy your learning experience. As with free throws here, Leon Nordstrom.
Oh, I was about to say Lion, so it's Leon.
And I think someone came and had a chat to you as well and said about the Nordstroms was the man that you mentioned, which was Caleb, was it?
Yes.
It's his brother that's the father of these young Nordstrom girls. So I'm glad we got that cleared up.
Yeah, but nevertheless, as we see, their basketball is in the veins in this whānau. His brother, she said his name was Zion, and Caleb was currently in Utah, where I assume he is practicing his faith as being a Mormon, as he attended church college and maybe went there on a mission, I'm not sure, and met someone there, just a guess. But he would be around close to 50 at the moment. Koe anō, hoki mai ana tātou ki tēnei tākaro.
50's the new 30.
Are you saying that because you're 50? Or?
No way, no, I've got many, many moons until then. Hopefully I make it till then, who knows?
Well, I'm sort of guessing you're not too far off it, so I think you'll make it.
Oh man, I'm a long way off 50, man. It's long into the future.
Oh, okay, well, that's good. That's good to know.
Just the old soul at heart, you know.
Well, that's what got me your wisdom.
Here she is, Asher Young. Oh,
nice take.
The way she's played so far today, I'm surprised it didn't drop for her.
Oh, might have been a double dribble.
Baladi. Oh, spin move on Ways. Two defenders sent, made life.
Oh.
Send two, send three, send everyone, send the crowd, I don't care. Teresa Baladi.
But it was great. They made that shot hard for her, and I wouldn't imagine she would do that, you know, make that shot consistently. So keep the D up. Oh, look at that pass. Nice, strong pass there.
Looked like a quarterback there. Asher Young. Might need to go talk to JT after this one, who plays flag football, believe it or not. American football, that is. Nordstrom. Tikopu. And just out of bounds, but it will be Hamilton that retains this one. Wouldn't mind a defensive stop here. Zeb, I'm sure Coach Taufale. So they can keep it to 10 or under going into the second half. Oh, look at that rebound. Leon and then Baladi and one. Teresa Baladi doesn't give up on the play. Secures the offensive tūrapa. And they've done so well, Wellington East. It looked like, you know, if it wasn't for a little bit of a missed box out there, they would have had the ball and potentially a chance there to get the last shot. Only 0.1 difference between the shot clock and game clock. As Young picked up the dribble. Rocket pass, wasn't it?
Oh, like she had something against her own teammate there almost, but
Yeah, Nessa might need to study that pass for that rocket. That was pretty impressive. Big Kuruwhiwhi Toro in the corner. Zeb 57-44. Wellington East girls there or thereabouts in attacking range. It's only 13 the difference, 57-44. What does Wellington East need to do to get back into this one?
well, as we saw there, a couple of those positions with the number 12, probably the star of Hamilton girls at the moment, Teresa, you know, putting up a few tough shots. So I wouldn't imagine she would make 9 out of 10 of those. So continue with the defense, double team her, but securing their rebounds. They've let a couple of those go, and Hamilton have punished them with the putbacks and one on a couple of occasions. So box out is a big point that I would be stressing if I was coach Solo Taufale.
Yeah, Taufale. Is that over Yee? That is return.
In there.
Tell you what, sometimes when you get injured, you know, you just want to get right back to your team and at least catch the end of your game before sort of maybe seeking some further medical treatment. You know, when you've worked hard all year, as we'll see a replay, it's just, that's painful to see. Viewers at home, I promise we won't watch that one again, but it's only because she's back out here. Thought we better take a look at it. But what an absolute trooper. So as I was saying, when you put so much into this, you know, the schoolwork, the homework, the trainings, the qualifying games, you know, these young ladies have put so much into just being here. So I'm sure Ava Yee was just like, hey, let me get back to the girls.
Aye. And being a young lady, that she has youth on her side, so you know, she wouldn't be feeling it as much as someone like my mate here, Greg, who is a few moons older. So, you know, it's good to see her back.
Oh, it's Pilati. It didn't touch any part of her hoop. Love to see the smile. That's what it's all about, folks. As Carrington Kershaw Ryan comes up and has a bit of a laugh with her. You know, sometimes all you can do is smile, and then look at that, she just nails the second one. Vera Schmidt just turning it over. Hamilton on the break. Nordstrom.
Nice.
Nordstrom looking threatening here. Leon, that is.
Oh yeah, bit of a push from behind there from Leon. Just settled down a little bit, I would think. That's number 3. Hard to settle down though when you're in a big game like this. Emotions running, and all you want to do is win for your team and your school. Noira ka mihi ki aia me tana tori i roto I tēnei tākaro I tēnei rā.
Asha. What a great job there from Aston Toma, though, just to go in and make life difficult for Hamilton. He's got to reel that one in. Oh, unselfish basketball. Huge.
Lea Huna. I like this player, Lea Huna. For me, she seems to be the dark horse of this team. You know, she can do it all. Very capable player.
Yeah, Waiheke called as well, just as things push out a little bit. The Waka has been pushed out a bit here. Zeb. Hamilton It was only single digits not too long ago, and something we've been preaching heavily since Monday. This game, a run of ebbs and flows, momentum, and sometimes it may not be going your way, but it's about how do you handle that battle away, chip away, and then surely the battle of the percentages, karma, it'll flip it sometime, and it has done so for Hamilton, and able to push their lead back out a bit, just getting a little bit too comfy for Salo, Taufale and Wellington East.
Tukahoki tau e hoa, and because it is such a high intense game, it's hard to maintain that intensity for the full 40 minutes. Even within a quarter of 10 minutes, you know, maintaining 100% intensity for 4 or 5 minutes at a stretch requires practice and discipline, and it can't always be achieved. Nice find outside, great look. Nothing but net.
Oh, she may have just copped an errant hand on the shooting hand as Ashley Young, this running back, you might see her holding her fingers there.
Ah, lovely takedown there with ease.
Carrington, beautiful finish there from Kershaw Ryan. And Mum Kershaw would enjoy seeing that, although she won't show anything until these 7 minutes 30 is done and dusted. Another Kuruwhiwhi Toru launched there from Young. Oh, silky finish. Leon and then $66-47 now. Hamilton girls just applying not only the pressure offensively on the scoreboard, but also dialing it up on defense too.
Oh, nice crossover there. Little stop, pivot, finish, but unfortunately hitting the front of the rim. And now we're starting to see the class of Hamilton just really executing here late in the game. And being called there. Hamene tuki tuki. Karoa ke hoki hoi anō, e kuhu mai ana tētai toko whā I te taha o Hamutana. Ki te tākaro, kia whai whiako. Hei tautoko anō I ngā kaute. Oh, bail out there. Should have kept their hands out of the cookie jar. Easier said than done.
Milan. See what she's got in store for us at the free throw line. Something a bit of a consistent in this game, Zeb, has been, you'll see here, 1 foul for Wellington. We've got 3 on Hamilton, but Hamilton's sort of beginning a lot of foul trouble in each quarter. So I'm sure that's something Lana Kershaw want to have a chat to her Wahine about. You know, you don't want to be at any stage really putting people to the charity stripe, but I mean, if you have to foul, you got to foul. But you know, Wellington East played well without fouling, so to speak. So that's one thing I picked up from Hamilton in this one.
Nice observation, and that's something moving forward they'll have to try to eliminate. Well, you can't eliminate that fully, but you know, keep those numbers low, because when they play against the better teams, and I say that respectfully towards Wellington East, but it's going to take some discipline, because they don't want their key players in crucial moments sitting on the sideline and watching and not having an impact by being out there on the floor.
Yeah, Bellardi coming off there. Tell she didn't want to make her way to the bench. That's just that sometimes when these girls are ultra competitive, no one ever wants to come out of a game. You know, especially in the fourth quarter as well. Fourth quarter being the business time. as MāORI cops the hara. Kasia.
Pai.
Just, yeah, off the tupper.
MāORI for her second. Kaore kau.
She won't be happy with herself, that. Kasia sets a very high standard.
Ah, lovely take, coast to coast, LA to Chicago. Great pass. Kei te hea here, Coach Kershaw, ki te kohete. Ia na kōtero, kua takariri mai ia, I tānei kiti ai, I tērā whaipirotanga. Wellington, no reira, Waimari ana, kaore, he reo, e rango nāne putāni tōna wai tēnei wā nā te mea, kaore kore kei te kohete ngia. Coach Taufale, I tērā taha kei te kōrero aki-aki. Ki ana tamāhine me ki, I tēnei wā, hakoa, kua momona haere nei tēnei āputa. Ka mahi kai ko aia, mai te timatanga, haere nei, mutu noa tēnei tākaro. Koira he tohu o te kai ako kaunga. Ne, he akoranga kai roto, I ngā mea katoa, mai te timatanga ki tōna mutunga.
And I see that you'll be taking a break here, Zeb, on the next one, and you and I will be catching up again at 7:30. Miles Pearce and I will be here for the next game, which is the men's, the AA boys first Pool B versus the winner of the playoff at 4.
So quarterfinal?
Yeah, quarterfinal 4. Yeah, that's it. That's exciting. That's exciting.
There will be. Do you know who the teams are?
No, I've just got that. That's who it is. I'm excited to know who it is. I did see Carl Neuer baseline the Westlake boys coach.
Oh, great look. I could see her eyes, number 7, all the time as she was penetrating to the open lady who was out there on the free. Oh, look at that skill set behind the back. Pinga. Oh, me tērā whānako, me te maka. Kawe wheke, kawe pinga. Me tika tonu atu tō tuku. So you've got to go straight up in those situations like that. Don't need a dribble.
Yeah, I think Altea just got a bit in her own head there. Thought, if I wait or if I pump fake, I might draw a bit of contact. And instead of getting the easy 2, she's decided, just got in her hair a little bit and overcooked it a little bit, much like myself in my very small kitchen at the Motor Inn around the corner. Tried to microwave some Chinese, went terribly wrong for me, Zeb.
What, you burnt Chinese?
I could be have food poisoning. Struggling over here.
I'm still thinking about that and wondering how it went so wrong. How can it go so wrong?
Oh, mate, if there's something to go wrong in the kitchen and you'd say it doesn't happen to anyone, I'm the guy that proves people wrong. I don't think I've seen someone any worse at a certain particular skill set than myself and the kitchen. It is a place in Africa to me. I don't know what's going on there. So, yeah, if you can't handle the heat, you stay out the kitchen. I live by that metaphorically and also literally.
Okay, so your wife doesn't like you then?
Everyone out there saying, did I ask?
As we return to the action and nails that second free throw. Currently 15 points in it.
Yeah, Taylor Wallace there that was at the free throw line. And Taylor Wallace went from free throw line to the other free throw line where she committed the hara. You can see the 5 and the 3 held up by the referee. and basic maths, which I am accustomed to, that would mean 8. I looked to you, Zeb, just for a second there in case I needed to correct it. I wasn't throwing up gang signs or anything, that was 8. As Virish met.
Kei te tino rongo I te reo, I roto I tēnei whare, I tēnei wā, kei muri a mā ko Greg. E tahi anō whakataitai tākaro e haere ana I tēnei wā, tino tata nei ngā kaute. E hoi anō, me hoki ake rā tātou ki tēnei ke mū. Kei te haere, tēnei kōtiro ki ngā rei, ko tahi atu aia ki te rata. Ngaro I aia te pauro.
She's someone who's impressed me with her opportunities. Bella Cranslin. Oh, wow. Taya Kupu with the N1 Pakete. If we get the replay there, it was a really nice find to get Taya, who had found herself some open space. Wahike has been called. If you can hear me, if you're out there, there we go. What a pass.
Excellent pass.
That was Taylor Wallace. So free throw, foul, and then back to drop an absolute dime. What a busy passage of play there for Taylor Wallace. And at 73-55, the clock becoming a bit of an enemy here for Wellington East girls. If they're going to do something, Zip, it's got to be right here, right now.
Tika hoki, and it's, you never say never in this game of basketball. Crazier things have happened. Nō reira, I tēnei wānei, kaore kore, koera te kōrero, a coach tauwhale, kei te aki aia, I ngā kōtero. O pōneke I tēnei wā. Nō reira, ka kite ake nei, te hara, te mahere, ka pohewa. I think, a kene pea, ka mutu ana tēnei tuku, ka kotahi atu ai rātou ki te rātu pito, ka kimihia mai, he titere toru. So wait and see, we might see a quick 3-point shot coming up now, because they need to start to score quick scores, not necessarily a free, but ideally.
She's persisted throughout this entire game, Vera Schmidt.
Oh, the skill set.
The footwork of Asher Young on display. Oh, the hara called. Miringa Orangi just hacked there on the arm.
Ko tana tuarima tēnei nō reira, ko uti te wā ki aia, I roto I tēnei tākaro, kuni nei karongo ake rā tātou I te paki. I tana kaha, I tēnei rā, I tēnei tākaro, hoi anō me noho atu aia ki te pai, mo te toinga o tēnei tākaro, I tērā tuarimatanga, hāmenetanga.
And we're under the 3-minute mark in this one. As I love this about Wellington East, never give up attitude. Still fighting, still looking for something both on the defensive and offensive ends. Oh, Nakuru Fifi Toru. Wallace. She's had a huge fourth quarter, Taylor Wallace.
Oh, right idea there. Just needed that pass.
Oh, great fake. Oh, wow. Taylor Wallace, the fourth quarter. Call it the Taylor Wallace quarter. She owns it.
Yeah, she does. Just a little step back.
I wonder how much a deposit is to purchase the fourth quarter. Might ask Taylor Wallace after this one. Impressive.
Oh, she comes over to help. Unfortunately, gets her on the arm. She's here to compete, and she's not giving up. Great defence there. Unfortunately, committing the foul though, but she's not giving up. Ka pai tēnā mahi e ko, kia ka tonu mai, ka we mate wheke. And kei te kitea ki tēnei āhuatanga ōna, kei te mate ururoa.
Bella Cranslin looking like a ballerina on that play as she was knocked over. Straight back to her feet though. As he said, great defence, but also plucky offence. Zeb, you know, you take a hard knock, straight back up. Both these teams playing within obviously the spirit of the game, but also keeping it physical as Carrington, Kershaw, Ryan will check in, one would assume, for the last 1 minute 42.
Aye.
Cranslin comes out and Mia Christensen will come in. First look at Mia Christensen. Nice pass.
Oh, look at that offense. Great defense though to match. But great teamwork there. Pass inside, then she pivots around to find the cutter baseline.
Yeah, I thought the block there was off Hamilton, but they have possession. Again, never disputing anything our GJ Gardner referees have called, as they've done an outstanding job. I know Mia Christensen looked like she wanted to pull that one.
That's right, but she goes to the hoop instead, doesn't settle.
Hey coach, I might be available for a few more minutes in the next game, she says. You like that we finish? I'm sure Lana Kershaw Work would have seen that. That's what it is, isn't it? Zed, when you're on the bench, you try and do the best you can do with any minutes provided, just to show the coach that, hey, you can trust me when I come into the game.
Tika. Very true.
Hey man, I just got a shout out as well to Carrington Kershaw Ryan's dad, Dan. I shouted him out early in the first half, but this is a message that you and I would obviously appreciate. He said, this is the best commentary I've heard so far. So on day 4, we've come to the forefront here. You and I, Zeb, I don't know about you, but I love, you know, when parents of our rangatahi, or the people that we get to commentate, you know, say that we're doing a good job, because it's actually quite a fearsome thing. For me in particular, you know, I never want to mess up anyone's name, you know. I think in high school basketball in particular, it's the people that are tuning in are predominantly friends and whānau, so, you know, it's a very serious thing to make sure you get that, not only the surname, but it's also the first name, because obviously the parents have named them whatever they have for a particular reason. So I appreciate that, Dan. Thank you, brother. Aroha nui.
Ka pai, kia ora, Dan. Very kind words. Hoi anō. He kei mutonu kei moi a tātou. Kua tata te tōnga o te rā. Ki runga i aia. Kai te mate wheke ngā kōtero katoa. Ki te mutunga. Ki te pūtātara whakamutunga. Oh, nice, lovely shot there. Unfortunately, it doesn't draw iron, but a good shot to take.
Hold your head high. And with, one would imagine, time probably going to expire. Maybe time for one more play for Hamilton. Definitely. Waitohi Burgess says, hey, I'm getting a little bit of action here. I'm not running this out. This isn't the NBA. Don't you worry about me. I'm sure this will be the last passage of play. And that'll do us, folks. 82-56. Hamilton girls over Wellington East girls. What an absolute pleasure it was to call this one. Mātua Zeb, take us out.
Tēnā koe ho o tira me mika tika. Kia hamutana, ngā kōtero hamutana i tā rātou toanga i tēnei rā. O tira, kia pone kia no hoki. Kaore i mate wheke, o tira i mate ururoa. Tēnā koutou e ngā whānau o te motu i mātaki mai, i aro mai ki tēnei tākoro i tēnei rā. O tira, kia mautunu mai, he ke mutunu kei te haere ake nei, kei te mei nui atu ki a koutou, me whakaata Māori, i tā rātou tautoko nui mai tēnei kaipapa. Huri noa, kia ora tātou katoa.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.